Hello there. My name is Ben Newman. I'm the director at the Men's Shelter of the City Rescue Mission, and I'd like to take a few moments this morning to talk about the myth that homeless shelters are scary, dirty places. Well, I can't speak for every shelter in the area. I can speak for the City Rescue Mission and tell you that we take both cleanliness and safety very seriously. And if you can see behind me, you can tell that I'm up in our one of our dorms where our guests sleep. And every morning, our guests are asked to make their beds. They're welcome to take a shower. They're given that option, and then they head down for breakfast. Well, after breakfast, what most people don't see is that this whole entire floor gets cleaned top to bottom. We're talking floors swept, floors mopped, laundry started, the locker rooms thoroughly cleaned, the trash emptied, the bathroom cleaned. Really, top to bottom, this whole floor gets cleaned on a daily basis. Now, downstairs is a little bit different. That gets cleaned twice a day. We're talking our kitchen, our dining room, our chapel, our lockup room, and our day room, as well as the restrooms, all get cleaned twice a day. They get thoroughly sanitized, and we just really promote cleanliness and a feeling of comfort amongst our guests, knowing that where they're staying while they're with us, they're going to be in a clean, safe environment. Now you're probably wondering, how do they have that much staff to clean 3 times a day, the entire building at some point? And the answer is that we don't. Here currently at Michigan Avenue and at the women's shelter, we don't have a janitorial position right now. What we do is, while staff certainly does some of the cleaning, we rely heavily on our guests to do some of the cleaning. And the guests, in fact, take a lot of pride and joy in the fact that they are able to contribute, but also that they know that their work is in a way promoting a safe, healthy, clean environment. So we have work crews. Generally, it's for guests who have stayed with us for an extended period of time, and they will kick in and they will help, and it's just a win-win situation for us all. As far as safety goes, we do understand that our guests probably have some anxiety their first night. And because of such, we provide a welcome bag with a lot of personal needs, a lot of toiletries, and just things that you might not have with you when you're just coming off of the street. We also have a video and some handouts for guests who are here for their first night to kind of relieve some of that anxiety. It's not so much to beat them with the rules and policies, so much as it is just to give them a little bit of peace, knowing what our routines are, what's expected, and just what the general time frames are, and how they'll be moving through their night and throughout the next day. So we often find that when guests come in after their first night, many of them come in on their own. They may not know a lot of people. They may not know anyone. But we will see them in the morning, and they'll be having breakfast with a new friend that they've made. And oftentimes we'll see them coming and going. And before long, many of our guests have kind of made a new community. And there's some lasting friendships that they've made. We also have a biblical counselor on hand should someone feel the need to just talk about any anxiety that they're feeling or anything that may be going on. And we always promote having a staff presence on whatever floor we have guests on. Whenever there's guests upstairs, we try to have someone in the upstairs rooms. But primarily, we have multiple guests down on our main level where our guests are throughout the day. So that's, again, just to be answering questions to help people with any anxiety they may be feeling, or heaven forbid, but from time to time there is, some behavior that needs correction, but our staff has been very well trained in de-escalation. And for the most part, things really don't go beyond a simple pulling someone aside and having a quick conversation with them. But like I said, we take cleanliness and safety we put a high value on that. We take it very seriously. And I'm very proud of the way that our staff and guests work together to promote both of those things. So thank you. And if you have any further questions or you'd like to see the shelter for yourself, feel free to call and we can schedule a tour sometime. Thank you.